no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
On me, so I feel like.
I'm not gonna hang up on you. It is what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to out of you when I see you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice.
Out there releasing pages and pages of text messages. They're out there releasing audio. It looks to me like both sides are engaged in trying to litigate this in the media before litigating it in a court of law.
Raceplay, Shannon Sharpe. Raceplay? I don't even want to talk about this. But the more videos I scroll past talking about Shannon Sharpe and this relationship that he had with this 19-year-old, and it's not just her with the race fetish. He obviously was turned on by these conversations as well, and he only released what she was saying.
The drama surrounding Shannon Sharpe is a tangled web of warnings ignored and consequences crashing down. Remember when Monique, in her signature unfiltered style, seemingly peered into a crystal ball and told Shannon he was playing a dangerous game with younger women? Well, that prophecy has now chillingly materialized, leaving Sharpe in a firestorm of a $50 million lawsuit and a public roasting that's gone viral. The clip of Monique's recent comedy set is the match that lit this powder keg. Sources close to Sharpe are whispering that he's absolutely livid. He reportedly believed his celebrity circle would rally to his defense amidst the swirling legal drama with the OnlyFans model. Instead, he's finding himself squarely in the crosshairs of public opinion, a sentiment largely echoing Monique's blunt assessment from months prior. It was on Club Shay Shay, no less, that she laid it all out, urging him to step away from relationships with women who appeared more interested in his wealth than in him. But Sharpe, it seems, brushed off the advice, perhaps with a chuckle and a dismissive wave.
No 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
I do.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Now, the chickens have come home to roost with a vengeance. Even if Sharpe manages to navigate the treacherous waters of the lawsuit and emerge victorious, the reputational damage is already extensive. The lucrative $100 million podcast deal that once seemed within his grasp is now hanging precariously in the balance. Sponsors are reportedly hitting the brakes, and even some of his allies appear to be strategically distancing themselves.
I thought it got to be too messy, and I said it out loud. I think for a while, Club Shay Shay was like Wendy Williams with a weight set.
I'm letting the successful black men out there know that they are coming through you, through your.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got freaky better.
Cause this is freaky.
Yeah, we seen it.
Yeah, Michelle told us.
She said it. Yeah.
Michelle told us that he was freaky.
From the heart, this is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right.
The burning question on everyone's mind is, what exactly did Monique say that now seems so prescient, and why is Sharpe reportedly directing his anger at her, the very person who tried to steer him clear of this mess? Rewind to February 2024, and a clip from Monique's Club Shay Shay interview with Sharpe has resurfaced, gaining traction like wildfire. In it, she doesn't mince words, suggesting he should seek companionship with someone his own age, someone who wouldn't be tempted by his financial status. Her advice, delivered with the candor of a concerned aunt, painted a vivid picture of the potential pitfalls of dating significantly younger women. She joked about the different priorities and expectations that come with age gaps, contrasting late-night energy with the desire for comfortable companionship and home-cooked meals. Sharpe, in the clip, can be seen laughing, perhaps uncomfortably, seemingly not taking the warnings to heart. Fast forward to the present.
I know one thing, if you're 54, you have no reason to be talking to a 19-year-old. She's 22 now, Shannon is 56. I'm so glad that audio of Monique went viral yesterday.
What is you doing, Unc? You ain't got no business out here with no 20-year-old white girl, with no 20-year-old period. Nothing wrong with being no freak, but be a freak and it makes sense.
That video should actually be 10 minutes. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
And the lawsuit alleging serious misconduct has thrown Sharpe's personal life into stark and unflattering relief. The details emerging have undoubtedly given Monique's warnings a chilling resonance. The contrast between her down-to-earth advice and the current accusations paints a stark picture, leading many to believe that Sharpe has, in a very public way, reaped what he sowed. The internet is abuzz with fans pointing out Monique's foresight, some even using strong language to suggest Sharpe is now facing the consequences he deserves for ignoring her counsel. But the drama doesn't stop there. A clip has gone viral showing Sharpe losing his temper on his Nightcap podcast, abruptly yelling an expletive off-camera. This moment, seemingly unrelated to the lawsuit, has been interpreted by some as further evidence of a man under immense pressure, his composure fraying at the edges. It adds another layer to the narrative of a public figure seemingly struggling to maintain control amidst a personal and professional crisis.
I know an auntie right now with all ass 49. Got more dimples than a golf ball. You will love it over there.
Adding fuel to the fire is the resurfacing of Sharpe's comments regarding his daughter's wedding budgets. His stated limit of $30,000 per wedding stands in stark contrast to the millions he reportedly offered the OnlyFans model to dissuade her from filing the lawsuit. This apparent disparity has ignited accusations of hypocrisy, with many pointing out the perceived devaluation of his own daughters compared to the exorbitant sums involved in the legal dispute. The internet has not been kind, with many expressing outrage at what they see as a glaring double standard. Then comes the truly explosive element, allegations of a raceplay fetish. Leaked text messages between Sharpe and the OnlyFans model have fueled speculation about the nature of their relationship. The woman's racially charged messages, specifically mentioning wanting Sharpe to father a big black baby, have led some to theorize that this dynamic was initiated or encouraged by Sharpe himself.
Busby and this young woman got audio, video, and text messages. If you know all of those things are out there, you should shut the F up. I'm not here to speak to Shannon's guilt or innocence because I don't know, but I do know attempting to settle looks like an admission of guilt because I'm not settling.
Because at that point she said that they were in a they were in an actual relationship. They were in Vegas together. So when that happened, she had already kind of been, in this thing where he's verbally abusive allegedly, but she thought that they were together.
The fact that Sharpe only released her messages, not his own responses, has further intensified the scrutiny and fueled accusations of a disturbing fetish. This theory, while unverified, has added a deeply unsettling dimension to the unfolding saga, raising serious questions about Sharpe's personal conduct. Adding to this already volatile mix are resurfaced clips painting a picture of Sharpe's past behavior with women. One clip details his decision to pay for a woman's divorce because he believed she was the one, a stark contrast to his frugality regarding his daughter's weddings. Another clip recounts a bizarre and explicit story that reportedly left even the usually unflappable Deion Sanders speechless, further contributing to a growing perception of unusual and perhaps inappropriate behavior. Many fans have cited these resurfaced moments as reasons they stopped watching Sharpe's content, finding his on-air persona increasingly off-putting. Industry figures are also weighing in, with Dr. Umar Johnson notably criticizing Sharpe's involvement with a 19-year-old, regardless of the lawsuit's outcome. Dr. Umar highlighted the age and alleged racial dynamics, as well as the significant red flag of the woman's refusal to sign an NDA. He argued that Sharpe, given his public profile, should have exercised far greater caution and ended the relationship when the NDA was declined, seeing it as a clear warning sign of potential future trouble. Dr. Umar's commentary adds a layer of social and ethical analysis to the unfolding drama, emphasizing the responsibility that comes with celebrity. So, as the dust continues to settle, the question remains, can Shannon Sharpe navigate this minefield of legal battles and public condemnation? His once promising $100 million podcast deal is now reportedly on ice, a significant financial blow that underscores the real-world consequences of these allegations. While he boasts a dedicated fanbase and the allure of a comeback narrative is strong, the path to redemption appears steep and fraught with obstacles. He seemingly ignored repeated warnings from those around him, engaged in behavior that has now come under intense scrutiny, and finds himself facing not only a hefty lawsuit but also a significant erosion of his public image.
And go find somebody your age and build a family with them. As I said yesterday, men, we need stability and we need discipline.
The entanglement with the young OnlyFans model, regardless of the legal outcome, has exposed a side of Sharpe that many find deeply troubling. particularly given the power dynamics and the disturbing allegations of racial fetishism. Companies like Disney, the parent company of ESPN, are notoriously sensitive to negative publicity, making a swift return to mainstream media seem increasingly unlikely. And what of Monique? Does Shannon Sharpe have any legitimate grounds to be upset that she's using his very public downfall as fodder for her comedy? Given that she seemingly foresaw this situation and explicitly warned him, many argue that her current commentary is simply a case of "I told you so." Her unfiltered honesty, while sometimes controversial, has, in this instance, appeared to be remarkably accurate. Whether Sharpe sees it that way remains to be seen, but in the court of public opinion, Monique is largely being viewed as a truth-teller, while Sharpe grapples with the consequences of the advice he chose to ignore. The unfolding saga serves as a stark reminder that even in the world of celebrity, actions have consequences, and sometimes, the warnings come from the most unexpected voices.